Done break.
How big is
One-
it?
I don't know, this big.
It'd be like a third of a
Space-
bowl, so I think it's
space
2
big.
standees.
Wow.
1.8.
Are we putting some battle music on?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've got to start my
We're gonna ruin our Spotify's top
No,
100s or whatever
from,
for the year, though.
private sessions. Yeah, no, private session is a thing.
Yeah.
It's so funny going through my 2020.
I was going through yours today, actually, Dylan. And I was like, what's going on?
Please jump on. This is gonna be a wild ride.
Ooh. Exciting.
Whoops. Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Ooh. Oh.
Kind of fresh, right?
Oh, did any of us play
This is
Cyberpunk
pretty
today?
fresh.
Yeah, boy. I only
Yeah,
played
it's-
it for like
it's
5 minutes.
Here right now.
5 minutes.
Yeah, well, I had
I
a
actually
baby,
like it.
and then I started playing, and then it was D&D time. But it works on my computer, which is a highlight. I wasn't sure it was going
What
to work
card
very
do you
well.
have?
I got a 980, so it's getting a bit old.
Right.
But I'm only 1080p. I haven't turned on like a frame rate monitor thing. The frames might be really bad. I just don't notice because I'm old.
You're like, it's a potato, it's fine. These eyes, they can't keep up with the fancy smaps of render.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
more than 30 FPS, I think.
I have another like not announcement, but
He's
huh?
pregnant.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Congratulations!
Oh my god. Dylan,
I've
congrats.
been trying so long. No. So like, as part of my role playing, I was playing a game with my flatmate when we went to Coles the other day, and we were just trying to think of like the longest words we possibly could, even if they didn't quite fit. And I'm not really happy with where like Embers' voice has gone at all because I just haven't done one. So I'm gonna try that this session. So let me know what you
How
think.
obnoxious it is.
But it's gonna be like, oh yes, we travelled voluptuously south, like occasionally getting some words wrong.
Okay.
I do it all the time.
Travel voluptuously south or get words wrong.
Bit of both.
Okay,
Or in
Bit of both.
Right, that is what they do.
It
Alright.
happens on Drag Race a lot, so you can probably just watch that.
Alright,
Oh,
recap. The beats are going, the map is open,
let's do the thing.
the champagne's flowing.
Champagne's flowing.
Last week on Embez and Pals, after successfully confusing the group of stone monks and descending deep into the bowels of the monastery, the group decides to leave the Umbral Hulk trapped inside its cage, bronze blades skittering against the bars and against the stone floor where it's trapped. Inspecting the strange monolith that is embedded in the ground, though it does not have any magic coming out of it, and Björnlög assures us with his dwarven knowledge that it is not actually anything special at all. Embez picks the lock, and the group decides to head down further into the temple underneath. As they move down underneath the monastery into the dwarven ruins before, passing through a few hallways, they come across an old crypt. Skeletons line the walls, their desiccated clothes hanging off old bones. At one end of the room is a magnificent sarcophagus, emblazoned with a large man with a magnificent beard. Semela Caradun, Defender of the North, is embossed on the tomb. Embez can hear a soft moaning coming from that direction of the room, and Quark's sword begins to glow with the presence of undeath. Yodalog seeks to smite the evildoers, but the rest of the party is not so keen, Embez being particularly quick to run away from having found any undead. Quark kicks a bronze door down as close to them, and the party leaves the potential undead behind. Coming to a branching path, they hear a loud snoring through the doors in front of them, with a path heading left and right on either side. Rather than tarrying with someone who must be down here to guard such an ancient burial ground, they decide to scout around and check out where the tunnels are going. I completely lost my accent. Sorry. Heading off towards the left, where Embez's owl has shown the way continues, Helen Ray's key comes in handy in opening a locked door and heading further down into the deep. Yodelurg and Jet can both tell that these stairs, as they're heading downwards, are both perfect dwarven engineering. Each step more perfect than the last. Not none of them weathered by age or footfalls. Coming out into a large open space, a bridge ornately carved is heading out across a deep chasm. Right at this moment, the light of Lathander that had been previously cast on Quark's shield cuts out. Muttering a quick dwarven prayer to Lathander, the shield blazes forth with light once more. The party has been surrounded by 3 gargoyles, though, each of them flapping up in one of the party members' faces. One of them immediately kicks Embez off the bridge, though she manages to catch herself on the edge. Using her sorceress trickery, she manages to tie a lasso around the foot of the gargoyle and swings herself back up underneath it. Yodelurg is not so lucky. Being more stocky, when the gargoyle knocks him off, he just falls straight to the ground below. Jet gets caught as well, but being an air genasi, he quickly floats back up on a breath of wind, gun at the ready. The remaining gargoyles now turn to engage Quark, the only one who hadn't easily fallen. The one that Embez is tied to, looking very unhappy that he now had a human hanging off him. Between all of them, Quark manages to take down 2 different gargoyles himself. Very impressive considering he's using a piercing weapon against something that is so easily made of stone when Jet's bullets merely ricochet off their hide. Yodelurg continues to call down the holy light of Lathander from down in the pit, stepping amidst the ruins of old dwarven bones and armor. The gargoyles soon fall to magic and metal-based attacks. One of them, seeing that he's easily outnumbered, chooses to flee straight through the party, dodging between their attacks and ducking out of their sight. The group descends down to check on Yodelurg to make sure that he's all right, and to check if there's any interesting loot down in these ancient dwarven corpses. Jet, while digging through some bodies, finds 18 old golden coins of some ancient currency. Real gold, though, after biting into them. Embez, of course, uses this time to sneak ahead, not having wanted to descend into the chasm. Ducking out of our sight, we hear a scream as she has found a group of hobogoblins up ahead. What will she do?
Alright. Very, very interesting scenario you have found yourselves in.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Embez has found us all
What-
interesting scenario.
What scenario are you talking about? We're just.
I'm peering down the tunnel.
On that note, I would like to do some amendments to my revealing.
Oh.
So,
You sort of
Embez
put like
can't see
8
shit.
goblins there.
so you can see this. So the area you're in is quite well lit.
Oh, okay.
And you see this door that's standing and half blocking the entranceway. And then from where you're standing, what's your vision?
Normal.
Normal vision? And okay, so the room in front of you is dimly lit, so you can sort of see like there's a light in here that I'm gonna try and do something fancy.
Ooh. It would actually be super cool if you can do like just revealing for Embez or something crazy like that. Like imagine if she's just in darkness for us,
I don't
and
think
then
you
has to
could
describe
even,
what's
like,
going on.
do that.
No, but like,
Thing.
how cool would that be though?
I don't even think that would be cool. Like, that just makes life hard. Like, Embez still has to roleplay, and Lachlan still has to like talk to him. So like, you know, unless we like
I
all
like the
sit in
concept.
separate rooms.
I like the concept. I think execution, but then it's just like, oh, I've got a feeling that Embez is in trouble. Let's go upstairs. Like, gets rid of that element.
We just gotta play our characters correctly, Marcus.
So,
Yeah.
can I get you to roll me perception, Roman?
Yeah, of course. Perception starts with P.
So, just Oops, I'm on the wrong bit of information. You guys aren't in the Stone Monastery anymore.
When did you say that we were?
So you've entered a small room. In fact, you could even describe it as a plaza. And just south of the small plaza, right in front of you, there are a massive pair of stone doors, one lying broken on the floor. The plaza is flanked by iron torches that brightly illuminate the area. One of the doors in front of you lists unevenly on its bottom hinge, and the other, as I mentioned, is shattered on the ground. You're close enough that you can see that the standing door is carved with pastoral scene of grain fields and rolling hills, worn and pitted by the centuries. A large, dimly lit hall you can peer into waits beyond the broken gates. You note, even with your shitey perception roll, that there are 2 arrow slits, one to the east and one to the west. You have been spotted by the hobgoblin, who shouts at you, "Oi! Who is you?"
What's a
I forgot
hobgoblin?
about silly voices.
I thought it was a hovergoblin.
I'm still wearing the disguise, yeah? I never
You
took it
are
off.
still wearing the disguise.
Oh, hello there. I am Amanda of the Stone Monks. Who are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Of the,
What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear that. Paul?
Basil! They always get it wrong, don't they?
Oh, her.
My goodness. Yeah, anyway,
You did actually, cut out.
Yeah.
It's 'cause he's too percussive. Too quick with his words.
Is the music too
No, it's you. It's because
No,
the
I'm
microphone
cut
takes
out.
like a moment to turn on, and you're being very
Yeah.
percussive.
Yeah, well, I see.
I think
All
you're too,
hear
like...
is, my name is Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Was it
Ooh.
Paul?
Was it Paul? Was it Basil?
It's Battle, yeah.
Basil. Yeah, Basil.
Um,
I've never seen a Basil that's not faulty before.
that's a reference that I don't get.
Oh.
Faulty
Faulty
towers.
Towers.
Oh.
Faulty, yes.
Marlos has asked me to not let anybody through. So what business you got down here?
Oh, Mom
Amanda?
actually sent me down to get a bucket of salt.
Marlos sent you down? Down from where?
From upstairs.
Well, I don't think that makes no sense because Marlos is down here.
Well, he used a messenger, obviously. You think someone like Marlos would tell me personally? I am but a humble servant.
The hobgoblin rolls.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
roll.
that makes sense. I suppose messages can go up and down.
Yeah. I must say though, I wonder if you can help me. I've forgotten where the messenger said the salt was. Do you have any idea where I should go?
I can escort you if you want. Come on, come here. Come here. Come here.
Oh well, I suppose that would be good. I did drop something just before though, so I'll go pick that up and be right back. Basil. Well, are you okay there? You look a bit sick. I just back off.
Want the salt then?
Huh?
You don't want the salt then?
I do. I left my purse on. No. I left my bag in which I carry on the footbridge. It is aloft. I will be right back. Try and exit his sight.
Okay.
If I can, if I'm allowed. That's all.
Okay, so you are back on the bridge. So where's Jen?
I'm down on the ground.
Okay.
Because we all went down.
Okay. Alright, well, continue doing whatever you want to do.
Alright, I'm gonna look down the corridor with the Yodelurg.
Yeah, I'm checking out this corridor.
You see another big open chasm.
Do I hear any... Are they leathery wings? Stony
Roll a
wings?
question, please.
I'm gonna do it. Get ready for a big roll. Whoa, I think my CPU's tanking. That roll was very slow.
But you didn't really make a noise when you saw the Hobgoblin, did you?
No.
So you hear some squawking coming from the hallway to the right. Sounds a bit like
Oi, who are you?
Alright,
and such, but nothing from the.
I'm very concerned by that. I say, Yodelurg, there's someone back there. And I start sneaking
will
back
have to
down the
check.
corridor.
Yeah,
Okay.
because Jed's been skulking around here, like digging through bodies and otherwise.
You roll me a perception as well, Jed. You can't hear it over the noise of the rocks you're throwing around.
What is this playlist? I'm here for.
Yeah.
Oh well, this is just a very long song, but.
What is this one long song? I'm here for this.
I'm just like, Ambers, what have you done up there?
I taught them I was downstairs.
I just like,
Why some
I'm just like,
saltine crackers?
one sec, and I just sort of float back up because levitates 10 minutes.
Isn't it only 20 yards though?
Oh, yeah, but 20 yards per 6 seconds, and I'm just like,
Okay. So wait, you can indefinitely climb. I suppose that makes sense. Like, why can't
every turn you can, because it's sort of shit because you can't control your X-axis, but you can control your Z-axis. No,
Can't do
Y-axis.
the wiggly waggly.
Y-axis,
You can do
Y.
the uppy down.
But because I've got a gun with a grappling hook, I can just be like,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. So yeah, I'll just float back up to her. So he just sort of hops
Right.
back onto the bridge.
Can I see them? How dark is it? I come up as well if I can see them.
It is dark, and there's no real light in here. There's like a dim glow from the tunnel beneath you, but that's it. Are you gonna carry your load back up?
I don't think I can.
Yeah.
I was just gonna
I'm too
leave
heavy.
It.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna leave him.
I should have.
I leave Yodelurg.
Okay. I'm like, Yodelurg, I'll be back in a second. So I come up to hear what Embeds has to say, because then I can go back down and grappling hook Yodelurg back up.
I'm here too. Quack! Quack, what was that?
What have you found?
I heard someone talking about saltines.
Beyond the hallway, there reside some minuscule hobgoblins. But I feel they're-
Hobgoblins?
I told them I had left my bag in which I carry things on footbridge, but I think they expect me back. I told them I was here to get a large amount of salt.
Well, it sounds like you should go with them, and we'll sneak up behind you. I hand her my backpack, so it looks like she's got a different one. I'm like, we're just gonna get Yodelurg up here, and then we'll come along right behind you.
I think that was a marvelous idea.
I cannot wait for our sneak.
Yeah, sneak without her.
Yeah.
I just step back off the bridge and just sort of like drop back down.
Perhaps you are able to put into action what I have taught you for these past weeks. I shall be very excited to watch your progress, student.
Don't worry,
I
Embeds. You
trip
won't be able
over
to
it.
even watch us. You won't be able to see us at all.
We'll be so
I trip
sad
over
when we
and
get
tumble
into-
down some bones. As you're speaking.
Getting back down to the bottom, I fire my grappling hook up into the bridge.
Okay. So Okay, so you've gone doink. What's your plan now?
For Yodalog to climb back up.
So he just climbs up the rope. Alright, I'm not gonna make you roll for that. You're up the rope. Like a...
Cool. And then I'll just sort of grab on, retract the rope, and then just sort of float the rest of the way back up.
I'm glad I didn't make you roll for that.
It's probably a street.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll an athletics check. That would make more sense. It's like PE.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boom. Smashed.
I suppose
Still
you know.
+0.
So I think it's a DC 10 if you have a rope or something.
He's
Yeah,
wearing
I
plate
don't
mail
like
though.
it.
It should probably be with disadvantage, really.
No, I'm not wearing the plate mail.
Your camera is so far
Well-
behind.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Is that just
Yeah,
bad.
Jesus.
Oh wow.
That CPU's turning
I don't know
fine.
what's wrong with my internet. Ambient's shit.
Okay, so, what's the plan now?
So we're gonna
We're
sneak
sneaking.
along.
Yeah, so
Like
I go
behind
back
her.
and they're gonna sneak behind me, so I'll try
Okay.
and distract them.
We're
So whoever has the best stealth, roll with disadvantage.
All right, what are we
can
working
we-
with here, boys?
I got +4.
Can all three of us
I've got
roll and then
+4
divide
as
it by
well.
3? Ah,
Clark,
it's
you
not
roll,
me.
you have better rolls than I do in general. You
If
roll.
it's with advantage, we should both roll 1.
No, it's
Oh,
a
with
disadvantage.
Oh yeah, we should both roll 1 and
Still
take the
both roll
lower.
1. Ready? Go! Oh, my rolls are really slow. I think I just reload the page or something. It's coming.
It's on its way.
Oh, this playlist is a banger.
We got a 10. I'm gonna reload that 10.
Look.
This is a Cyberpunk
Yeah,
song.
we're
I feel like
doing-
I'm playing the game again.
Alright, so you have a
Honestly,
10
pretty
to
good,
stealth.
Yodi.
Yeah, not bad.
I rolled a 6.
I don't know why I rolled 2.
No, no, 10 to stealth. So what do you...
So
Alright,
I'm
you
going
are-
to like
you
the
are-
edge of the
Come
light.
behind me.
Where's like the light? Where does it start?
Maybe about there.
Alright, I'm gonna just sit just here, just outside the edge. Wait, do I know? Do I know about Hobogoblins? Can they see in the dark?
The Hobgoblin approaches.
I try and stand very like wider than normal in an attempt to kind of block what's behind me.
Okay.
Oh, Basil, my dear, thank you very much for waiting for me while I retrieved my carrying implement. I am indebted to you.
Now, ready?
I couldn't quite hear what you said at the first bit, but I am ready to go. So,
Too percussive.
let us proceed.
And he takes you into the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
what
God.
the fuck is that thing?
Oh my god.
And he says,
Don't worry, she
We cannot
What
we
did
don't
he
catch it all.
say?
I'll have to...
You're too pitchy.
Yeah, do you have something on that like deletes
It might be the
background noise or
crisp
something?
thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm not using Chris.
Yeah.
This is just my regular, like, gaming computer. I'll just tone it down a bit.
Don't worry, she's ready to move.
Is that better?
Yeah.
So, he leaves you to...
No.
Come on then,
Do we? I guess we.
But you don't know about it. You're gonna like go in and
We're probably
attack.
gonna.
No, yeah.
I imagine we're gonna sneak up to these walls and like look around behind them.
As you get halfway...
I'm so worried about these arrow slits.
to about where you are right now.
Yeah.
The this guy, who looks like...
Which guy is it?
Where are you, big
Is it the
boy?
big
Hold
one?
on, hold on.
Shit, we didn't put back on our disguise, Dylan.
Yeah, I know we didn't. Ugh.
Fuck.
I don't think they're with upstairs anyway.
They probably knew like the head priest or whatever it was.
Oh, wow.
Burrow
So,
shark.
as you enter the room, standing towards the south near the bedding and the fire, the guy, not the critter, sort of comes up to you and the I guess you're with the hobgoblin. Comes up to you and is like, What is this? What's going on here? Basil, who is this? Basil sort of says, oh! He cowers before the human. I think it's a human.
Looks like a human.
It is a human. And in the background, the big thing which looks.
It's a burrow shark.
It's actually not a burrow shark.
It says burrow shark encounter.
I know, but I will explain at some point, I guess. Actually, look, you might know this. Roll me a history check, Roman.
Sure.
That is, land sharks are fucking terrifying.
History. Bam.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oof.
Maybe it came up in your
It's when she went to the exotic zoo.
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, we used to eat them at home. And it resulted in an awful pandemic for a few years. Not recommended. But yeah, it was a thin soup.
So you're currently looking. This creature is a
Boulette.
Boulette. Yes.
A boulette.
It does sound like a fancy dish.
Yeah.
Something that
Yeah.
will lament the love.
The balut?
The balut.
So, the balut is the formal name, but the colloquial name is indeed land shark. And you know from your time at the exotic zoo, it lives only to feed. It's irascible and rapacious. You can use those words if you like.
I'm gonna Google Rascable right now.
I think it's pain.
The boulet fears no other creature, and it will attack with no regard for superior numbers or strength. The most interesting fact about the boulet, and it's why you remember this, because the pen that it was kept in was actually wasn't on the ground. It was kept on like wire mesh, hanging in the air, because it uses its powerful claws to tunnel through the earth.
Having or showing a tendency to be easily angered, irascible,
Yeah.
Mm.
What was the other word you used? Irascible and what?
Rapacious.
aggressively greedy or grasping.
Oof. Terrifying.
He's greedy
currently-
and ill-tempered.
It's currently in that sort of half asleep phase that like dogs get, where they like kind of look at you with like one eye open, but that can't be bothered moving. It's got, and it's not
Yeah.
really looking at you. It's looking at its at the human that just came up and approached you.
Should I murder things?
Basil sort of simpers back at the human. Oh, I'm conscious.
Oh, your boulette specimen is simply gorgeous, my man.
Well, yeah, of course. This is the finest boulette we've had in years.
Oh, I've not seen one of these for such a long time. Have you named them before?
Oh, of course I have. His name is
What is it, Lachlan?
What's its name?
his name is Thanos.
Oh,
Thanos.
Thanos, a very fitting name for a boulette. Who, pray tell, are you? I am still very new with the group, and I have not met you before or heard that there are boulettes down here.
Yes. Well, we don't usually let cultists down here often unless they have specific business. I am Nathan. I'm in charge of guarding the gate here. These are my mercenary hobgoblins. You've met Basil, of course. He's a bit of a clown, but he gets the job done, I suppose. What were you doing down here? What was your business?
I was told by Marlos to get a bucket of salt and bring it back to the conference.
Oh, I'm
Very strange request.
yes. That is very bizarrely incidental for Marlos to be dealing with.
Yeah, I thought so as well, but I knew better than to ask questions. I did not want to be murdered in stony blood, as it were.
Well, at least you've got a good head on those shoulders. Alright then, proceed. Basil, do not let her out of your sight.
Have a good day, Thanos. I sort of wave at the.
He goes back and he gives his Boulette a good pat. Basil scampers down the hallway.
Kind of gesture at like Jet and Quark to be like yes, go. Like
Well,
kind
you're-
of point in. Or
Show
like
us,
yes,
show
no.
us the gestures.
Well, do they hear
Well, I-
stuff? Do they know what a bullet is? These are the questions you need to ask now.
Okay, so you guys would have heard that conversation, or at least
Yeah.
most.
Yeah,
of
we're
them.
only like 20 feet away.
No, not
Do
far.
I know what a bullet
but-
is?
Let's see.
It's quite
Yodelo
exotic.
would, because you definitely wouldn't. Yodelo would because they're like a like not a nuisance, more of like they're like that. So okay. Everyone who goes in the water knows what a shark is. Everyone who lives in the earth knows what a land shark is, right? Same deal.
Yeah.
They're a threat.
They're a threat, exactly.
So, what,
All right, what are you guys doing?
I'm trying to figure out what Yodelog's doing with his hands, but I'm just
Well,
not getting
I
it.
can't quite. I can't point. I don't know which way points down towards the bullet or whatever. I point towards that way and go yes or no.
Okay, fair.
Because this is all lit. We can like see all this, can't we?
No, so remember there's a door right here.
Oh, that's a door there. Yeah.
So you can see like
But we heard mention of a. Yeah, we heard mention of a bullet. And,
you would have got
Yeah.
the bulk of that conversation.
yeah.
So you know there's a bullet. You know there's at least some number of hobgoblins. You know that Bembez has been led off into the.
Alright,
deeper
I give
into
them the single. I say, just. We're gonna wait.
Rattlesnake.
Okay.
Does he say
all right.
rattlesnake?
No.
In that case, the hobgoblin.
We will wait.
I think I'll. Can I hide in the corner with Yodi?
And you come across a.
What is?
What the
So
It's a big pile of salt.
So you come across at the end of your hallway. You meet in a room which is the confluence of three hallways. An alcove in the middle of the west wall holds a 10-foot statue depicting a crude humanoid form composed of earth, boulders, and sharp crystal. Earth, boulders, and sharp crystal. One massive rocky fist is raised above its blunt head. Shattered rubble from an older statue lies heaped around the pedestal on which its figure stands.
Oh, Basil, what a rambunctious statue. Are you able to expose anything about its history?
Oh, yes, Marlos carved this one himself. Don't you think it's magnificent? It is Olgamosh in his glory. Praise Olgamosh.
Yes, praise Olgamosh. Well, what do you guys get up to down here anyway? It is rare that I am allowed.
Well, we pretty much just wait around and do what Marlos says, and if Marlos is busy, then we do what Mirage says, and if Mirage is in his lab doing experiments, then sometimes Yasha tells us what to do. Really, I just get told what to do a lot.
Oh, yes. Well, that has relaxing connotations. Think about what to do next. You just do what happens.
Yes, and it's my hobgoblin friends and I. It's only maybe a year or two more before we have made enough money from the Black Earth cultists until we can go back to our tribe and take over it with our wealth.
take over your tribe? That sounds... Oh, tell me more about this.
Yes, Malos. He promised us if we guard the gate, then we will be given loot. And if we have enough loot, then we return to our tribe. And everyone knows it's he who has the most loot rules the tribe. And the 4 of us have been down here for years, 5 years, guarding the gate. And only 2 more, and we probably have enough for to run the tribe.
Oh, so you've been stockpiling the loot that Marlos has given you. That's very good.
Yes. We hide it well. We can't have it hidden. Sorry, we can't have it stolen.
No. Well, I'm happy he's paid up front. I have heard some. I don't know why they use the term human resources in our world. It seems awfully gauche, but some human resource issues with the cult. I was very sure that I would be getting properly reimbursed for my worship.
I think cultists got paid anything. That is unusual.
Oh, it
And
is
he
but,
sort of eyes you.
oh, it is but shiny pebbles in which we adore, beautiful crystals, not dissimilar to this statue we see before.
I thought monks had no value for shiny things.
We have value for the earth, and earth comes in shiny things.
And boulders and sharp crystals.
Yes,
It's
well,
why
I
we
guess.
wear these masks of gold. Gold is also part of the earth. No?
Fair points. Do we not all wish to be Ogamosh at the end of the day? In Ogamosh, we are one.
You get it, Basil. You really understand. It was excellent meeting you this evening, afternoon, whatever time it was.
I actually don't remember what time of day
I don't
did you guys go down.
I have
It's
no
still
idea.
nighttime. We
anymore.
went in the hole at midnight, so it would have to be
Oh,
like
that's right.
1
That's
a.m.
right.
or some shit.
Yeah, it's like pretty late at night time. Okay.
Anyway, Salt, you are here for Salt. Let us go.
Oh god.
We should have discussed the signal.
It's rattlesnakes.
Just like
No, not with us. With how do we know if Embers needs help or not?
I assume she's gonna
You
whisper
don't.
rattlesnakes through this arrow slit.
No.
Okay. I just need to think for a couple seconds.
Take your time.
Alright.
Oh, I've got an announcement to make while he's thinking. I can't do the 22nd anymore. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Oh yeah.
Thinking about maybe going
Potentially-
to Canberra as
potentially
well.
I might actually come. I might come up for that too.
Yeah, that'd be good. Our friend's coming from Melbourne to have his B-day in Canberra. His 30th birthday.
is it Buckers?
It's
No.
also Buckers, but he's not
Cameron's
the
like
main
30,
event.
34.
What are you?
Cameron's 36,
I'm
dude.
30.
Come on.
I'm
What?
30. Come on.
Can't you tell by
That-
the wrinkles?
everyone's favorite. My the blue dressing gown photo with the B-Day hat. That was my 30th.
That's right.
It's a great year to turn 30, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know it was great.
Fucking nothing
It's-
happened.
Was supposed to be in Europe on a sailboat or whatever.
This was a close second.
Yeah.
Wearing your dressing gown.
Come. Almost there.
Oh, we're in.
Oh, so should have got to leave a bird with us.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many people. I was like, oh
Where?
yeah, no one will be in the salt room. I'll be able to like murder him there. But no,
You were planning
No,
to
Among Us.
assault him.
I,
And he goes rummaging around in the top left corner. Meanwhile, this cultist steps up behind you to block the door. And confronts you and says, "And who are you?"
oh, fuck, I forget what my name was.
I think it was Amanda or
Yeah,
something. Yeah.
Oh, I am Amanda. Who are you?
Hi. And Raphon, I have
Hello,
been.
Raphon.
Yes, and
Lovely to make your acquaintance.
there is no monk named Amanda.
Oh, I'm new.
How new?
Pretty new, I would say. I haven't been down here before.
It is improper for a new cultist to be down in the Earth Temple. What are you doing down here?
Oh, you're certainly asking a lot of questions. But I was sent down for a bucket of salt.
For what purpose?
Marlos asked.
Marlos is in his room. Why does he know? Why would he request salt? He can come get it himself.
Do you think I would ask so many questions of Marlos? I was told that wouldn't be a good idea.
That is understandable. However, just wait here. And he gestures to the other one to guard you.
Oh, fuck.
It's always the
And he-
kitchen staff who are really on the ball.
Yeah, what's that about?
After all this,
So this is the first time you've come across actual cultists.
Who are those
like,
guys upstairs?
What do you mean? Oh yeah,
what?
so they're cultists, and these are also cultists. So
Okay.
this guy knows that there aren't that many cultists, right? So he knows all the cultists.
Even though they wear masks all the time?
Yeah.
Probably knows them by smell.
Mm.
Alright,
He comes back with this person.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what the fuck is she?
Is it the same Fathomer again?
nah, he's dead, isn't he?
I'm
No way
pretty
he
sure
escaped
he's
out.
dead. Did he? Oh my
No,
god.
he escaped. He escaped.
Oh my god. A mortal enemy. He did escape.
So this person, I'll just move him out of the way, is treated with great reverence by the cultists. And looking at them, they are I took their boy or girl. Oh, it's a girl. So it's a woman who is covered in a carapace of rock. So it's kind of like very solid, but like lots of like little plates. And she's carrying a rod. It looks like an ordinary mace. And she stares at you and says, I heard that you're uninvited down here.
I cast Charm Person. I'm very scared.
Okay.
Oh, this is kind of risky.
Can it fail?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save, but I feel like the monks...
Oh shit.
Would they be wise? I feel like they're more strong, right? Because they use, like, martial arts.
Monks
put
is
it
the
on-
DC class are wisdom based.
Oh,
Yeah,
are
wouldn't it
they?
be a religion?
So you're casting. Okay.
I mean, I already said I was going to do it, so let's...
Yeah.
let's
Alright.
We're trying.
So
Oh,
Who-
I sort
who
of
you
make a
charming?
big deal out of it, though. Like, oh, hello.
So, what was the DC?
25.
Yeah. Pretty much.
DC 37.
14.
She says, well, that's not something we teach in the monastery.
Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
And she
What?
says, guards, seize her.
I simply said, hello, what is this?
So when you cast Charm Person, they know you.
They do know, yeah. But I'm trying to convince, like, the others now that she's crazy.
I don't think that's gonna work.
It's like when 3 people see you kill someone in Among Us and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about.
So the 3 guards that were eating lunch in the like lunchroom.
They were eating
that you
lunch
came
at
through.
1 in
Eating
the
lunch
morning.
at 1 a.m. Why are they in the lunchroom?
They can't tell what the time is down here.
Yeah.
My emotions
That's
broke.
true, it's true.
Oh, I'm so dead. Just as I got the voice down for Ember, she's gonna die. Oh.
Ed
Okay.
called it one session too soon.
Sorry, guys.
So the guard tries to restrain you.
Oh, I do nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come
Nothing I really can do. I get my bird to like fly off though.
Okay. Yeah, the bird. They don't really pay attention to the bird. Okay, let me check what this person's motivations would be.
What was that priest's name that we killed?
Quabo?
Quavo.
Quabo.
Okay, so how do I do this? I'm not exactly sure how to do this. But you basically get marched this way, and down this tunnel.
I can't see anything. Can you guys see anything? Okay.
Nope.
See where they are now?
She's been marched off. I see.
Yep.
Okay, so I would like it if you guys could not pay attention to the map for a moment, except for Embez.
Everyone look away.
Okay. I'm looking at our characters.
Okay. I just want to see if I can quickly do this.
I'm gonna take this time to eat some seed melons. My dwindling supply.
So you're getting marched along these corridors, right? He's got a simple. He hasn't treated you with a lot of respect. There's just a simple rope around your wrist.
Oh, it's just the two of us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was like the whole lot of them. Oh no, I like. Oh yeah, keep going.
Comes to this door and growls at you. He's like, "Don't move." And
I
then-
stab it.
Okay, so you're gonna need to break free from the.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna re-hide the areas that I revealed so you guys can. Okay, you guys can look at the map again now.
Can we look at where Embez is? Is that cheating?
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Alright.
So you gotta,
Just
you
gonna keep it
gotta,
on our characters anyways.
you gotta find some way to what are you doing to break the
How about, is it just rope or is it
just
chain?
rope around your wrist? Yep, just rope around your wrist.
Rope. And he's holding it like a leash.
Yeah, so it's tied around your wrist and then a short leash to him, and he's sort of put it on the ground. He's stepped on it, and he's fiddling with the key in the door.
Oh, I won't even try and if you stepped on it, I won't even try and undo it. I'll just sort of reach for my dagger and stab him as a boo, which will probably make him jump and let go of it generally.
Roll to attack.
I'll also use, since I can, just booming blade along with it.
Okay, you miss.
Great.
He spins around. He's like, "You're going to regret that," and pulls the Morning Star off his back and swings it to you twice for
Morning
5
Star.
and then 8 damage.
Alright, I'll take 9 then, because I'll half the...
Yeah, your turn.
Alright, let's try that again.
So, sure, that connects. And so if it moves, 1d8 thunder. Okay.
Yeah. Does he let go of my rope, or is he still holding on?
So he's just standing on it.
Okay. Can I try and break free, or is that more of an action?
You can try and move.
Yeah, can I try and move?
You'll provoke an attack of opportunity, but yes.
Oh, I can use my bonus to disengage, though.
Okay.
I would generally like to do that.
Go for it. Alright, so he attempts to pursue you.
Okay.
So he takes 1d8. Do you want to roll that?
Great.
And swings twice in the Morning Star. What's your AC?
15.
Hits once for 4.
Alright, I'll half that Make it 2.
You can have that every round.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
good.
We're-
Okay.
Rogue can just
continue.
dodge tanks.
That's like a reaction. Cool. I feel like there's nothing else I really can do. Do the same thing again.
Miss.
Yes, wow.
Can I use my? I can't use my
This guy. So this guy looks like this, right?
He's the really
You've
armory
seen these-
dude, right?
Yeah, you've seen these guys before.
Chunky. Real cool spiky cod piece.
Such a spiky codpiece. That's the first thing that I noticed.
You could face fuck someone to death with that thing.
Jesus!
Oh my god.
Disengage and actually try and run then.
Okay.
Where are you gonna go?
Ugh. No.
I don't know. I haven't seen the layout. You've seen it.
If she can manage to run out past the land shark, be like, thank you, bye, before like anyone gets notified. Yeah.
Well, where'd you send your bird? Where did it go?
Birds with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I feel like
Would that be an indication enough for us?
Yeah, I feel that'd be like a, this is bad.
It would be.
Try
It
and
would
squawk
be
to
very.
it. I say quack.
Actually, roll me inside. Let's see. Let's
Right.
see.
Ooh, good idea.
Has Jenny
Good
fallen down
idea.
the well?
You ate him, didn't
Yeah.
Yes. You learn.
My
that
rolls are
you-
still really
you don't-
fucking slow.
Just like, oh, hey, look, it's a bird. You don't even know it's the right bird.
I
Pretty weird
noticed.
for a bird to be in like the underground like this, hey?
Quack, Quack, why is there another
Oh,
bird?
Quack.
Here?
Quack can speak to the bird. Just like yes.
Clark and I exchange glances to be like, oh
It's
no.
like you look
Oh,
and then
no.
you point at the bird and you look at Jen and you point at the bird.
Just like, you're right. It is weird for a bird to be down here.
Okay. So
Quack, quack. It's rattlesnakes time.
Quack. Rattlesnakes. Look
so,
at Jet. I say,
Ember,
rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
just quickly, if you have disengage as a bonus action, which means
Yeah.
you can move and then use your action to dash. So there is no way this guy can chase you.
I did use my action to attack him though, so I won't be able to.
Okay, so you can disengage and run this time. So he'll
Yeah.
get one more chase. Actually, what's your move?
30 feet.
Okay, so he'll if you're gonna let's do it once more then. He'll well we might as well just do it here. So he'll come up to you and bonk you twice for 4 and then 9.
Didn't we already?
Alright,
Didn't he
so
just have an
okay.
attack?
This is the next round.
This is the next round.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
you missed again. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can move 90 feet now, is what you're saying.
So I'm saying you can if you have 30 move, you can disengage
Or
and then move and move. And oh yeah, he can chase you, but he can't hit you.
yeah, he should only get one more attack with that one that you just
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're good. You,
Oh, wait,
you're
rattles?
basically-
Yeah, I'm running.
Oh yeah, we rattlesnakes in.
We rattlesnakes
Okay.
in. What else can we do? We see the bird. We know it's bad news.
So
Yep.
you guys, well, lay it out for me. What happens?
The bird comes in. We whisper rattlesnakes to each other. It's go time.
Yeah. It's go time. Let's
Quack.
see if you can get a shot off or something, but I'm gonna
Oh
leave.
yeah, if I just like, because what's the angle? I'm just thinking if I can see
Quack
any of them before
draws
we
his
come
bow, rounds the corner, and shoots the first thing he can see. Can I see anything?
So if you round the corner,
I'm getting ready to.
Huh?
I guess you kind of can't.
What about that
yeah,
guy?
You can see that guy.
It's
yeah, sure.
very lit.
This is dim lighting, but yes, it's those two torches provide light for the room.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Am I doing it? Big damage time.
This is what Basil looks like.
Herb-goblins.
He's a Herbigo. Oh, he's wearing a lot of clothing.
Okay, so you're doing it.
I'm doing it. Am I shooting the land shark man?
I think so.
All right. Do I have a freebie?
Well, it's whoever you see, so. Why do I have a turn order?
Because it's combat time.
Yeah, but why am I already on there?
This is from last time.
Ah,
I'm going for it.
can you
Get
get rid
rid of
of
the
this?
Can I
Yeah.
most dice rolls are really fucking annoying. I don't know what's happening.
If you just
Oh my god.
get up there.
Yeah, we did.
That's alright.
They haven't
Keep
seen
the old
us.
one, please.
Yeah, they haven't seen us, so I imagine we'd get a surprise round from
You
Quack.
do get a surprise round
Do I get 2 attacks in a surprise
because
round?
you just pop out of nowhere.
Okay, get ready, land shark
when-
boy.
Okay, so yes, you shoot the land shark man.
Oh! I got
20
it.
damage. Holy shit.
Wait for this one, baby.
So, oh my god.
As a crit.
God.
No.
1 crit. So they both do 20 damage.
1.
So 40 damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. He is kind of
Kill.
rocked. He's like, he stares at you in shock. And he says, and then he sort of he recovers his wits and he says, "My, you're far ruder than the previous cultists. We don't appreciate rudeness down here." But he can't do anything because it's not his turn. Jet.
So I'm gonna move across to here, or the side of the door where I believe I
Oh
can
my
see
god,
this
what are these
Goblin.
initiative rolls? I got a 5.
I know we all rolled real bad. And I'm gonna shoot this guy over here.
Maybe it's all my Google Chromes.
Maybe stand here, Jet, as well, by the way.
Yeah.
Fuck did his thing. I'm just trying to sort out this bloody turn order.
I think I did
So he
mine
takes
right.
3.
1, 2,
You rolled a 1, that's rough.
I know.
3. Too much administration, D&D.
There is a lot.
Discord's fucking tanking my CPU today.
We're all
still
running
running.
a hungry bitch.
Are you still running Cyberpunk in the background?
No, I'm not. I don't know. I updated it. Maybe the new update's a bit fucked.
Okay, so you shoot for 10. On whom?
There's one over here.
Yeah, okay, so that doesn't hit, and he takes 3 thunder damage.
Yeah, so he just vibrates as something goes flying past him.
Okay. So they're still in the advance. Yodelurk.
I'm just like getting ready to dodge or block or just hold the doorway essentially.
Mm-hmm.
He takes the dodge
Okay.
action.
So you ready? You
Yep.
ready dodge? Okay. Or you use dodge?
Yeah.
In layman's
Okay.
terms.
Yeah.
All right, back to Quack.
Oh, I'm just gonna do it again, I guess. I can't even really see anyone else, can I? Okay.
Roman, I'm just gonna move your character through the fog, like
Yeah.
60 feet per turn to.
Could I was wondering though, could I have like hidden when I was running away to avoid that second attack or something? Like, was there any place to like try and hide or duck in?
Sure.
about
Roll me hide. Let's see if you.
What about a 15?
And I'll just roll the guy's perception.
Because that was a lot of damage.
Yep, you successfully hide.
Woo! Alright. How much did he deal? Like 9?
9 and 4. 9 and 5. 9 and 4. They both hit.
9. Hard one.
Okay, so Quark, you. Longbow, which one?
The land shark
15.
man.
One shot.
The man on top of the land shark. Or like by the land shark. Whatever.
You miss.
I just
Oof.
I go
The
for
land
it
shark
again.
right up.
Mr. Land Shark. Oh yes. It's an 18, which
Wait,
is plus
wait,
4 is 22.
wait. Okay, that connects.
Nice.
16. Very rude indeed. So, Roman, I'll move your character 60 feet back to the.
Thank you.
How far are these things?
5.
So 2 is 10. Okay, so. Alright. Hobgoblin. Over on the left steps up to try and thump Yodelurk with a. Once per turn, deals an extra 7 if it hits. Okay, of an ally. Okay, so tries to hit you with the longsword he's holding, misses. The Landshark man comes up 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and tries to fling a spear at Yodelurg. Misses. This dodge is bullshit. Jet, your turn.
What happens if I use Warding Flare, which is a disadvantage? Do they get like double disadvantage?
You can't get double
No.
disadvantage.
It's just once.
No. I guess I can attack then.
Yeah,
Sorry.
seeing that guy is the dangerous one.
Oh,
Jet can move.
actually, I'm gonna read my character sheet, and I'm gonna the guy jumps on the shark and it burrows underground.
Well, shouldn't you have done this on your turn?
Yeah, so you're saying instead of moving forward, he's.
Okay.
I'm
Wow.
That does make more sense
Yeah.
for the land shark rider to not just like start running at us and
So
to
he's-
jump on his land
Wait a
shark.
minute, maybe I should ride the land shark. It isn't my name.
So he disappeared underground.
Oh my god.
I say that in person. Quack! Oh my Lathander.
Lathander, this is ridiculous.
By Lathander's light.
Yodelug, didn't they used to make these temples better than that back in the day? He's just burrowing around between floors. What is this? He could cause a cave in anywhere.
Aye, he's ruining the history and the architecture.
Ugh, disgraceful. And I shoot the hobgoblin who's fighting Yodelug.
Okay.
Actually, I'll take a step back first and then shoot him.
My bird helps.
You miss. Minus. Oh, helps.
There, roll again.
There we go.
Okay. You line it up and you just hit
Whoa.
the dude right in the chest and he just gets blown away. Just blasted to pieces.
Oof.
This hobgoblin splayed everywhere against the wall.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's wild how badly I roll, considering, like, all the proficiency,
+8.
all the fucking other things.
This hobgoblin tries to step up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't quite reach you, so it takes the. No, it does nothing according to what you can see. This hobgoblin comes forward, tries to get past Yodeler, can't seem to do it, and attempts to whack you. Misses. Misses. Yodeler.
I think I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing. Aye, try and get past me.
Slam him into the wall with your shield. Bow!
No, then I can't. Then I can't dodge.
But don't actually do it. Just as an RP action.
RP action.
Okay.
Kind
Beautiful.
of squeeze him a little bit closer to the wall, so he has less room to move around.
Good. He's a medium humanoid, so he's like as tall as you, but he's a bit skinnier, so you intimidate him.
I'm stocky.
Oh,
Yeah.
roll me intimidation
That was good.
for the RP.
Intimidation.
Okay. All right. He's pretty shook up. Clark.
Quack. I see him. He looks scared. And I'm like, good. And I step up to stab him. And then I start stabbing. God, this is so aggravating.
These poor guys just trying to get the most loot to rule their tribe. Now they're dead.
That is happening. I'm gonna move Embers. That misses.
Okay. It's coming
Yeah,
again,
if-
don't worry.
If Lockie hadn't burrowed underground, I was gonna shoot the Balut Rider and then try and
Oh,
intimidate
bullshit.
the hobgoblins if we kill
You're gonna what?
them into not.
Yeah, misses twice.
Okay.
Embers, you have moved 60 feet back, and you haven't encountered anyone the whole way. Okay. This hobgoblin is dead. Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Oh god.
Oh no, we too stacked. AoE.
The land shark appears. Right here.
Oh, he's small now. Oh no, he's still big.
And the rider hops off. So the human gets his attack now. So he slices and dices and does 3 melee attacks onto Quark. What's your AC?
18.
Hits once for 12 and misses.
Oh my
and
God.
hits again for 12.
It's again for 12? Okay.
Holy shit.
I've got 4 health left.
Then now.
That's a yikes.
Okay.
Well, it's been fun playing with you guys.
Yeah, here's the thing. Hey, this fucking Earth Pulse is so strong.
Jet.
Is the Balut looking at me, or can I like step backwards away from it without provoking? Or is it just too close to that?
Only has stealth. We'll see if you can do it without him noticing.
Hey!
You've rolled well. You can step back without the balloon noticing. They don't have the best eyesight.
I'm gonna step
Nor
back. Yeah.
lateral agility.
And I'm gonna shoot at.
My bird will help.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the guy.
The human's looking. Well, you actually know his name, don't you? Natham is looking pretty beat up.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at Natham and hope that the. Considering what I saw him just do to Quark, I'm like, no one fucks with a third person.
You got advantage. Make it count.
Oh, buttons. Why are they so hard?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So you hit for 14. Is that what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
He is he's not dead, but he's on his last legs. The Boulette attempts to bite Yodelerg.
I'm
What's
quick.
your AC?
I think it's 15 at the moment.
Okay, he misses and takes a. You sort of like dodge to the side, and he takes a huge chunk out of the ground next to you.
Oh my god.
The Hobgoblin steps forward and attempts to longsword you, Yerd. Are you dodging still?
He's dodging the whole time. It's not just one
I-
attack, it's for the whole
don't know.
time.
Yeah. Like you dodge on your turn, right?
Yeah.
So yes, he misses, but could dodge the other way again.
So I'm just invincible.
Yellow Goblin attacks you, hits for 9.
Oof.
Okay, Yodelerg,
Me?
you're up. Yeah, hits Yodelerg for 9.
Oh my god, how'd he hit me? That's cheating.
That's the bullshit.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Channel Divinity. 2d10 plus 6. It's time.
It's time, definitely.
10 plus 6. And then, look, this is a
Can't wait for this
a DC
damage.
14. 18 damage.
Okay, so DC what?
14.
14
Dex save.
con save.
Can't save.
So we will start with the Hobgoblins.
Lythander!
They both fail and evaporate into a holy cloud.
Just Hiroshima shadows.
Hiroshima shadows. That's exactly. The human con save, was it? Yeah.
Yep.
DC.
And then
DC
14.
14 passes.
Half damage.
Half damage.
So 9.
Oh, he is barely, like his blood is pouring from his eyeballs. That's how.
Ooh. My bleeding is always bad.
The Boulette passes, takes 9.
Surprised that is Constitution.
It's fucking huge.
Yeah. He's made of stone.
You also hear a grunt of pain from the, what was it? The 18 damage? From the arrow slit to the west,
Oh.
and a slightly muted grunt of pain from the arrow slit to the east.
Oh no.
Out of the arrow slit to the west comes a pinging crossbow towards Jet, but it misses. Out of the arrow slit to the east comes a... I thought you did things.
Oh, I sort of want to try and ride the balloon.
comes
This is fucked.
Mount the
another
balloon.
missed shot towards Quark. Quark, you're up.
Oh, okay.
Kill him.
Am I still
Kill him,
alive?
Quack.
Alright, I'm
Finish
gonna
him, Quack.
try and kill the human. Oh my god, this is gonna be so fucking slow. I might just do it in the app. Okay, that one's gonna land. Pop.
You get him right through the chest and he falls, and you hear the bullet scream out in pain.
Does he seem sad?
The bullet seems very sad.
I thought as
You
much.
have another attack.
I have a few more attacks. I might use Action Surge even before I die. I'm just gonna roll a d20 plus 8 to attack the bullet,
Okay. Okay.
and then I'm gonna do a d8 plus 5, 10 damage.
Yep.
I'm gonna use Action Surge. I'm gonna attack the bullet 2 more times. Does that one land? It's plus
Plus,
8. Yes,
yes, it does. Yeah,
I
it does.
assume as much.
22.
D8 plus 5 is 12.
Yep.
Then D20 plus 8 is 22.
Connects. Yep.
D8 plus 5 is 10.
10. Okay.
And then I'm also got to use Second Wind.
Okay.
Don't try and kill me yet. I get 1d10 plus 6 is 9.
Oof.
That is the end of my
Okay.
turn.
Embers, I am going to. You have 40 feet of movement left, so you can move yourself now. That's dead. Jet.
I so want to like. If I'm assuming it's looking at Quarks, it has its back to me. I'm so tempted to like grappling hook onto its back, but because I don't have extra attack, then I can't really do anything, and my animal handling sucks. So I'm gonna just shoot it. As cool as that would be.
That would be pretty cool.
Right.
Is Bro still helping Jet?
Yeah.
Like the literal flavor text for Harpoon Reel is many an artificer was seen last saying, "I got this," and trying to harpoon a dragon. Oh yeah, manage.
But yeah, that connects for 18 damage. Not bad.
How's it looking?
It's like now it was sad, now it's sad and really hurt.
That's what
Sad,
we want.
physically sad.
Now he looks the same outside as he does inside.
Bullet roars in terror and rage and attempts to bite Quark. It connects for,
Oh, no.
for 25 damage.
Quark's down.
Warding flare.
I have no more hit points.
Can I use that on him? Can I use Warding
Is it
Flare
a reaction? How's it work?
Sixth level one lets you.
when you are attacked by a creature?
The sixth level version.
Okay. Yodeler.
So I can't use it.
No, the 6th level version, the upgrade.
Oh, it's 6th level. Ah, okay. I will just use... Boom. Sacred Flame against this dude,
Okay.
I guess.
Not gonna protect Quark.
Not
I don't
gonna
have any
use-
heals or
Not
anything.
gonna use dodge.
The warding flare thing, like the upgraded version.
No, it's not on my text.
Oh.
Like, what do you...
Warding.
I don't have it as...
Because the.
It doesn't say anything about...
Because I looked this up because I'm like, oh, no, improved flare. Starting at 6th level, you can use warding flare when a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you attacks a creature other than you.
Oh, it's not in my D&D Beyond.
Improve flare. Starting at 6th level, you can also use your warding flare feature when a creature that you can see within 30 feet attacks a creature other than you.
DM?
Is it under something else? Improved flare?
if you like, I reckon it's probably on your character sheet somewhere. Like, if it like, where? So Dylan, is this from the player's handbook?
Yeah, so it's improved flare. It's the level 6 feature for light clerics.
Okay.
I guess I would have, but like I don't.
I mean, you can use it. So what does it do? It imposes disadvantage. Okay. In that case, the bullet bites Quark for 25 damage.
Good.
It's a bug that's been noted that it's not there.
Even if you used it, Quark still gets chopped. But that's good to know, Cameron. You should use that. So your turn.
Yeah, it wasn't on there. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to Sacred Flame to try and finish it off. Fuck! No! Sacred Flame.
Dex save. Fails. Takes 9 damage. Still alive. Black Earth. The crossbows pling out of the sides again, both at Yodler. What's your AC?
15.
Both. Oh wait, one hits for 3 damage.
That's okay.
Is it me?
Yeah, Quark.
Death saves?
Death saves. Don't say anything, Cameron. Jesus. Okay.
Embez.
Yeah, I dash.
You book it.
Book it. 5, 10, 30. Yeah, that's it.
Jet.
I guess my bird helps Jet attack the land shark thing.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if I want to. Oh, I suppose if I finish it, Yodelo can heal Quark. Or are you out of heals?
I'm out of heals, but I can stabilize him.
Okay.
It's
yeah,
still the
I
arrow
will
sleep,
shoot.
boys.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot at the balloon. I'm like, you would have made a good rodeo pony in some situations, mister, but you're just too big and ugly to let live. Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's pretty
Terrible.
The bullet bites Yodler.
I'm gonna use Warding Flare.
It's a good thing you did.
uh,
It's a real good thing you did.
but
So you can use that every round? Is it a...
I have 3 charges.
3
Okay,
times.
Alright, Yodler, your turn.
Do I try and finish it, or do I stabilize Quark for his crit fail roll?
Well, now that you fucking said
yeah.
it, Cameron. Jesus.
I'll be able to, like...
Everyone else has bloody done it,
Just pretend like it's not something that can happen.
but it's happened literally every single death roll.
Maybe stabilize it and let Yodelo or let
You
Embed
can
shoot.
dash as a bonus action, right?
Yeah, you can.
I'll announce that I don't
I'm
have
gonna-
inspiration.
I'm gonna
Go.
stabilize.
I thought you got inspiration for your intro the other day.
I don't think that you granted it to me actually, but
I will retroactively grant you inspiration.
you can't do that. You can't do that, Lachlan. We're in the shit at the moment.
Don't worry, I touch him.
Okay. So you are stable.
Okay.
That's your action?
Spare the dying.
That's my cantrip, yeah.
You
Actually,
get pinged twice by the crossbows and they bounce off your armor. Quark. So you just don't do anything?
I think he's. I don't know if he's stable. I don't know if he's up.
I don't think
Yeah,
I'm
you're not
alive.
up.
I'm stable.
It just stops making rolls, I'm pretty sure.
Embez.
I'm gonna make a roll just to see
I
what.
just realized I
Would
should
have
have
been
probably
fine.
waited. Yeah.
Would have been fine.
I could have used my action and bonus action to dash,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
move 90. Yeah, that's right. It is done.
You won't forget it now, will you?
You just forgot how fast you can run. You're like, wait, wasn't I faster than this?
Yeah. Like why?
It's just like, come on, Ray, run faster.
Let's. The bird will help me this time because I'm here and I'm ready to. Be
I need you to say something before you attack. Coming across this scene.
Not Thanos.
What would Embez say?
Oh, fiddlesticks!
Yeah, fair enough. That's an appropriate reaction to the circumstance.
Fiddlesticks! This bullet will be. I'm going to bullet you go.
Oof. At least you hit after that.
Okay. The bullet is staggering. It's barely alive. Jet.
All right, and I'm like, down, Bessie. It's time to lay down.
You
He landed an attack
Okay.
without advantage. He's done it.
and the bullet explodes into giblets that cover the plaza in front of you. Okay.
Quick, good look. Push Quark's body into the tunnel it came out of.
Technically, you still have move, Jet, if you want to do anything.
No, I'm fine.
I'm gonna do exactly what I said. I'm gonna jump into the tunnel that the bullet came out of.
Okay.
Oh, the
Can I
bullet tunnel. I thought you were saying our tunnel.
Yeah,
it's
can I
like
can I drag Quark in with me, or is it not? Or do I not have enough?
Let's see. Roll me an athletics because you have to like. It'll be like a. You'll have to like jump in, grab him, and use your momentum. You can sell me on this. You can sell me. Yeah. Okay. You can do it. Yeah. You sort of give it a sprint, running leap, and then use all your little Genasi momentum to pull the bird
It's like,
person in
if
with
I
you.
grab him by his elbow, he'll flip over with me.
Yodeler?
I'm just gonna go south. Bloop. Embers, they've got some archers in the from the arrow slits.
I do believe we'll be
Quark.
more quickly soon. I had to get out of a very sticky situation moments ago.
A sticky
I
situation.
think we should run.
Oh. How far did I go?
They clearly know where.
Aye, all right. I'll get ready to make a run for it next time.
You can,
I don't know if I can-
So you've used your movement, you still have your action.
Where can we even run though? Like we can't
What's up? Hey, Lockie, can you reveal this black part here? Like, what's going on there?
Oh, sorry.
go to the door.
Is it a door? Is it a hallway? Like,
So Cameron, you've used your move, you still have your action.
Yeah,
And bonus
but
action.
I don't have any spells,
You
so
can
I can
dash.
move again.
Yeah.
But that gets me to there, which is not particularly great.
Just use the dodge action.
So I'm gonna wait.
Use the
Okay.
dodge action.
Yeah, I'll take the dog action. Get rid of
Take the
dodge.
action. The Black Earth cult the crossbowmen don't see anyone, so they just do nothing. Quark.
What are you asking me?
Stable.
He's
you
passed
guys
out.
don't think-
I lay on the
Ember,
ground.
Good laying.
Oh well, I guess I don't know that they're there, so I'm just like, guys, we need to evacuate the premises at once. They definitely know we're here. I had to run away from a very dangerous situation just earlier ago.
Well, Jet's in the hole just in front of you, and Quark's been knocked unconscious. We'll need to make a dash with them.
I don't think I've got no more health potions left. We really should have stocked up before dungeon dives, I swear. Always fuck this up. What shall we do? We're not going to get very far without our precious Birdman. Don't tell him I mentioned that, though.
Aye, we can drag him. I'll carry him.
You do, Embers.
Say, alright, let's go. And I go here.
Where can we go? If we go up, there's all the cultists. Or do you want to go down into
Still
this
don't have
ravine?
disguises, like, they bought it last time. I suppose we could also try and go this way.
Could jump off the
Okay,
bridge and
you
try and
go on.
hide.
You can stop me, like...
So
Oh yeah,
as
well,
you-
I don't know these guys are here, so I'd walk past pretty, like, a little hole.
I mean, I told you. I told
As
you.
you,
they were there.
as you come through the hallway, you get flanked by crossbows. One hits you for 4 damage.
Well, I'll just halve it. Like, ow! Oh, motherfucker! Can I fire back?
Sure, but they have very like you don't have a very good roll through the arrow slit.
Where's my bird?
He's next to Jet. He's on the land shark.
Because it's got the cross under it.
You bitch! And I'll give it a go.
Yeah, okay, it hits. You're like running. You get plinked by across. The one that comes from this side misses. The one that comes from the other side hits you in the back. But the one that misses draws your attention. You're on the sprint through. Do you have a crossbow or a bow?
It's the crossbow, yeah.
You pull the crossbow off your back. You draw it. You snap the trigger, and you keep running. It whizzes through the gap, slits into the guy's head, and he falls over dead.
Oh, so good.
There's a LOL character called Vayne, if any of you have played. Her ult, she basically does a forward roll and pulls a giant crossbow off her back and just shoots it at wherever she's looking. I'm just imagining that.
And they know the LoL characters that are in Runeterra.
Like, I guess if we're down in the hole, I'm like, Ambers, it's not exactly like we can run anywhere. The cultists upstairs already saw it. There's all the cultists upstairs.
Oh, you're right. What are we gonna do?
It's like, well, we can
How do
either.
arrow slits even work? Like, can we see them? How thin are they? Can we like shove a sword in there?
Like,
Actually, I have stats on this. This is a good question. Let me answer it for you.
Oh yeah, they're quite thin. They're like a cross.
Yeah, it's literally you're like,
They're
Yeah.
6 inches wide
Whoa.
and 4 feet high.
Oh, 4 feet high is pretty high. So you could probably like slip a sword in.
yeah,
6
but you
inches
just
wide, you could stab,
Yeah.
But they could also just step back.
True.
Alright, that is Jet.
I'm gonna bonk Quark with my wrench to wake him back up.
You could heal.
Quark.
He's just a big complicated machine, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, what a gross roll.
Quark, leave
Quark
me
gets 6
alone.
health now.
I'm trying to die here.
No, you're not dying. You're too good at stabbing things. Well, I pulled you down into the hole that balut came out of.
What the
There's
fuck
still
is a
people in the
balloon?
The brown shark. You know, painting the walls around here. Can't you smell that cooking meat?
Quark,
Sizzling like good.
I was with Lythander a moment ago. This is... It's so dark
Like-
down here.
Come on, let's go and poke our heads out the other side. Maybe there's somewhere else we can get to from this room down here.
I begrudgingly poke my head out the hole.
And I go 30 feet down here.
Are you going down?
Yeah, I'm like crawling through the hole.
Oh, we're going
That's
down the
room,
hole.
Menendez.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I don't poke my head out the hole.
You were up here. Why are you now down
Are we
here?
still sorry? We're still in combat.
Yeah,
Of
we
course,
haven't
yeah.
haven't stopped.
If you can just
I'm
one-shot this
saying-
other guy, then we'll be out of combat.
Yeah, because I'm saying we should see if we can get anywhere here to like set up a more defensible
Maybe we should
position.
fill in the ends of the hole and take a long rest.
Just grab a door and block it.
Two are in the hole.
We grab
You're
the fallen door here. And
the door is made of stone. Let me just double check that.
Where did they just go back into the hole?
Who are you asking this to?
Embers.
yes, the popped there. I think there's another shooter here. I might just shove one of these dead imps into the hole here. I think that'll help me.
It's a creative solution.
I guess if they go into the hole, I'll wait for them on the exit
Okay.
loop.
Did you do anything else?
Prepare dodge action.
Good choice. A clinging crossbow comes out of the hole and hits Embers for 6.
Well, half that.
What do you want?
15.
Are you tracking your health? Yeah, okay. Okay, that Dead Quark, you're up.
Oh, did I get a move? I moved before with Jet. Is it my turn again? I don't know if I was meant to move then. Anyway, I come down to the hole. I stick my head out. I say, "Yo, look, it's dirty down here. I don't like it." And I take the dodge action.
Hey, we're trying to escape.
Embers?
I don't really want him to raise your life. He probably already out. There's no point killing him. Yeah, I just sort of... I like walk off like this at the arrow.
You just stroll.
I just stroll past like...
Okay. Jet?
Okay, so I'm gonna.
You can go
Pop
by
out.
bar if you want, right? And there's like nice.
Can I listen at this door?
Yeah, perception, please.
Search. Oh, that's 2.
The commotion of people, like your teammates talking to each other, covers any sounds you hear from the store. You can't seem to focus on the sounds clearly. Jet, so you pop out from the hole?
Yeah, I guess since I can't see anything else, I'm gonna dash over to dash down to here and sort of peer through this opening down here.
So the corridor that you come to is kind of strewn with boulders, but you encounter an old friend, and he says,
Jet! Hello! What are you doing down here? I thought I heard your voice.
Oh fuck, was it Winky or Blinky?
it was, I think
Oh,
Linky died, and it was Winky.
yeah, Winky is still alive. Winky! Well, fancy seeing you here, you little gremlin critter, you. We did say we were gonna come down in this other cult and kill a whole lot of people, so here we are.
That's well. Blinky's been watching, and Blinky has seen some trouble. You guys are in trouble.
Yes, well, trouble is certainly one word for it. Weren't expecting any of these giant land sharks down here, or for Embes to go wandering off by herself, as she does.
So, what are you going to do?
Well, what's down this corridor that you've come from? Is this where it leads into the other cult, or have you been off scampering around collecting secrets from these earthy people?
Winky has many secrets, many secrets, and one secret that I can share with you is that there's 3 bullets to the south, but they are chained up. It is a stables of sorts, and then beyond that, the water cultists. That's how I escaped. I've been hiding in the stables. They don't come to the stables very often. It's very big. They don't find Winky in the stables.
And I suppose you just spend your time there tormenting the baloots if they can't get you. Though I suppose they wouldn't be very good conversation now, would they?
No. I only sleep in the stables. I roam the temple. I hear the secrets. I collect the knowledge.
Oh, his voice is so good.
Ask him like where the entrance downstairs is.
We said it was just down this way.
No, that's to get to the water.
He goes to the water couple.
Oh,
Not south.
yeah.
Down.
It's like,
Oh, yeah.
do you know? Have you explored far enough? Have you seen the entrance to this ancient drow temple from this area? The
Do
Fane,
you
yeah.
wish to go to the Fane? Ah, yes, of course. That is a poorly kept secret. Yes, and Winky has it. Yes, he does. But are you sure you want to go to the Fane? You look rather grim.
Well, I don't know if we are going to go to the Fane right now, but that is our eventual goal
Maybe
to get down
If we're
there.
that close to the water tribe, we might be able to get to that fountain that gave us health. Remember that?
Oh, the short rest.
Because that was like right where he was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Towards the north, the temple. Maybe that's our actual best way out. Because
On
the
the
water
way to
tribe
the
would be
Earth
expected to get.
It's like Yes, we are trying to get to the Fane, though. As you just saw, we took a mighty fine beating just then, so we might sneak past you into the Water Tribe and fortify ourselves down there first before returning.
Yes, the Water Tribe. They are waiting for you now, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
They are
We
ready.
We thought we'd be clever and come this way, but these guys are not as soft as we would like.
Oh, what about the prisoners?
Yes, I poke into the Water Tribe every now and again, and they are very angry at you, and very angry at you. And he points at Quark, and very angry at you, and he points at Yodelurg as well.
Well, you know, like
Poor
they like
guys.
water. We like letting the water flow. It just happens to be the red water that we were letting flow. How are we meant to know that they wouldn't like that? I thought they were all about flowing water. It's ridiculous. They're hypocritical. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, well, they do like letting water flow, but not their own, it seems. It is a bit strange. Why the exclusion? Doesn't make sense.
It
It must be a secret. I shall investigate. I shall find the secret.
Oh, now I'm just imagining him going and just like stabbing people in their sleep and just being like, yes, it does indeed, though.
And he sort of looks around and he's like, You did not save the delegation?
Well, we came down. We heard from the
Don't
prisoner we
shame
found
me,
that-
Winky.
You said you was here to save the delegation, and you've gone past the delegate, and you have not saved the delegate. I'm just wondering why you're here.
Are you saying the delegation is around here and we could have already gone past them? We heard from Dawnbringer that we rescued down in the earth in the water cult. We heard that the stone cult had the rest of them. We didn't think we had gotten deep enough to find them yet.
They are working in the mines.
Nice.
Mines.
Upstairs.
Oh.
The twist.
Oh, all that digging that we found upstairs.
The slaves. They do they collect the rocks,
Oh.
and they chip the rocks, and they collect the rocks, and they move the rocks. It's all about the rocks in the earth cult. They love the shinies.
I love the shine of rocks.
we must go back.
The secrets of the earth, I say, the shinies. They hide the earth hides it away in its walls, but if you chip and if you dig and if you persist, you find the secrets.
Yes, well, this changes things. If the delegation is upstairs, getting them out is our top priority. We can always get back down here later. It's like I turn back to Quark and Yodelurg and I'm like, this definitely changes things. Do we continue
Yeah,
further or do we
must-
go back?
First priority is save the delegation. That's our mission.
And Quark's like, and he points at the big gaping hole in his feathers where he got bitten by a land shark.
Yeah, you've got clipped.
Yeah.
It'll take a while before you can fly again, I reckon.
Alright.
Alright. Shall we?
Well, Winky, thank you for your help. I'm sure we'll run into you when we're back down here through another one of these cultists.
You need to
We'll-
give him a secret back.
He didn't ask for a secret. I was just gonna say we'll give him a good secret when we see him again. We haven't found any.
He's so... How could you not tell him something?
We haven't
Give him,
found
give
any.
him some
Demand a
fake
secret.
secrets.
No, you cannot leave without providing Winky a secret. Surely you would understand this agreement
Oh,
by now.
I duck up to him and I'm like, I just lean down to his thing and I'm like, so Quark has been this might only be a short, small time secret, but Quark managed to flowers of Algernon on his taste buds while eating a strawberry one time. Now he thinks seed melons are some special mystical fruit, and is pretty much trying to set up a cabal to sell seed melons, as he calls them, all up and down the river to all the other Arakocra with this capricious riverboat captain we found. We haven't had the heart to tell him that they're just a standard berry. It'd break his little heart if we told him.
He does not know the secret?
He does not.
Oh, that is juicy.
Much like the Sea Helen TV song.
That is a very good secret, thank you. Anyway, it is time for me to go back to my stables and pet my bullets. I've named them. I named one of them Stinky in honor of Stinky, who you murdered.
I point at Quack like, who Quack murdered?
Yes, and that is why his secret is so juicy, isn't it? He's such a fool.
Yes, he does do the stabbing very well, though. It's very useful in this line of work.
Yes, he stabbed Blinky extra well.
Yes. Well, I'm sure we will see you again, little one.
Bring me more secrets next time. And he sort of scampers away back to his hideaway.
So we're going up now. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I go into this hole and then get ready to pop out on
I
this thing
grab
to make a run for it.
I grab this dead body as a meat shield.
Before I jump into the hole, I want to go and listen at this door here.
Oh yeah. Roll me perception.
Ah.
You hear a rat scampering by.
Surprisingly
Oh,
perceptive.
Jed is not a perceptive man. He is insightful, but he is not perceptive. Oh, do I open it? It seems very risky to open.
I don't know why. What are you gonna get out of it opening it? Like we're about to leave.
There's only a rat in there. What could happen?
So
Okay,
when,
I'm gonna go.
when the
jump back
risk
in the
is
hole.
like above 0 and the benefit is at 0, you don't do it.
Okay, you get back into the hole. You guys are out of combat for the time being.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
I travel through the hole like Mario.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
pop-
I'll go first and throw his fire if he's still there.
I grab one of the things as like a meat shield and just sort of.
The hole, sure.
Does he shoot?
Yeah, so 2 plinks come through at Embers, and they both hit the meat shield for 5 injury damage.
Shit.
All right, let's go.
I go real quick.
I quickly, having seen them shoot at Embers, I quickly rummage through this dude's pockets.
So greedy.
Okay. He has. Let me just do a quick roll. I'm looking it up. He has. You find 24 gold pieces on him. In fact, you find 24 gold pieces worth of mixed coin and minor valuables, to be precise.
So rapacious of you, Jed.
I was hoping
That
he
was
had.
rather rapacious.
I was hoping he had some keys or something, and then I will continue with everyone else.
Okay. Yep, so you make it to the bridge with no issues. You're out of combat again.
Do I see anything spooky at the hole?
Perception, please.
Cast a light cantrip on
Just gonna take
Croc's
like 10
shield again, I
seconds.
guess.
Okay.
It's a 20, 16 plus 4.
You see nothing of note. Not that you don't see anything, you just see nothing of note.
Alright.
Yodelurg makes it across the bridge with no issues. So does
I
Embers.
dip. Everyone's dipping. I dip too.
You're back here. It takes you a while to ascend the staircase. It's grueling. It's laborious, like pistol squats all the way up.
That really brought it to me.
Good. And yeah, you're back upstairs.
Make sure you update your health, by the way.
Yeah, I did have health.
Can I collect our? At some point through this walk, can I collect our disguise?
So, sorry, just double checking. We've got Quark on 6, Embers on 25, Jet on 25, and sorry, Embers on 33, and Yodelurg on.
It resets when you move us like that.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm on 22, so I didn't get hit at all.
Okay.
I'm on 6. That's
Yeah,
correct.
you're on 6. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, what would you like to do?
I want to pick up the. Oh no, I suppose we. Well, as we walked across the bridge, I want to grab the priest outfit that we had.
Oh yeah, sure.
Dropped off and like tried to knock us off the thing.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, look, this might come in handy. We might have to perform our trick once more. Bundle it up under one arm.
Excellent idea.
Yeah, let's go. Let's keep exploring.
Do you want
The
to try
mind's
and
quiet.
go to the prisons?
The hallways are quiet.
Okay, I should send my bird out to have a look. Maybe the easiest way. I send my bird down that passage to my left here. What does my bird see? Is that completely blocked off? Yeah.
It is a hallway that appears to be blocked off with rubble, I do believe. I will just double check that for you. It is... Okay, so we have a localized cave-in that partially obstructs this disused mine tunnel. A heap of rubble stands 6 feet high and blocks a 10-foot long section of the passage, but the tunnel definitely continues past the collapsed section.
Interesting. Well, they wouldn't be behind there, so that's fine.
It's a nice quiet place to perhaps take a nap.
It's a good point. Should we have a nap?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
Definitely. If we didn't, I'm gonna run back and lock the cage door behind us.
Sure.
It's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
Yep, you've done that. No worries. What next?
Did my bird just die, or?
Oh, sorry, the bird.
Oh, I've been playing Polybridge, so I'm so used to using right click to select. I keep trying to select my bird and I just can't do it. It's like that fix then.
I look down this corridor. Thank God. I wonder what they're mining for. Quack! I wonder what they're mining for.
It's snoring.
Oh.
Yeah, did you guys forget about the snoring room? I'm
Snoring
pretty sure
room.
that's where the bad guys are, or the good
Yeah.
guys are.
Snoring room.
What's down here though? There's a lot of mine.
That's right.
Was it snoring guys there? Was it? I thought it was like one loud snore.
Was one distinctly loud snore.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Could have been other quiet snorers, but all I could hear was one loud snore.
Yeah.
Can we hear any snoring?
Perception.
I listen at this door.
Yep. Yes, you hear loud snoring. A single source of loud snoring.
Single source.
That's my roll. It was 23.
You also hear the single source of loud snoring. It really drowns out anything else.
Yikes. Alright, let's not.
Let's have a look over here, then we can put the musk on and try and sneak our way in, or just barge in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
hang on. Is this the delegation?
Okay, so at the end of this tunnel, you come across
Oof.
3 cell-like rooms
Oh my
that
God.
are excavated from the rock.
Oh.
Iron bars wall off each one with a chain and padlock securing a swinging gate. Inside, a number of prisoners huddle on miserable straw pallets. Upon seeing Quark, who is not dressed up like a cultist, what are you dressed up like?
I'm still dressed up like a cultist.
You guys are all dressed up like cultists still, right?
Exactly.
Well,
Yodi and what's his face on? Yodi
Well,
and
we're the ones they'd recognize.
Oh,
as well.
you're dressed up like Quabo. They're like,
Well, no, they're
Well,
not.
we're not-
They're
We're
not.
not
They got
Oh,
knocked
no.
off each other's heads. They're just two
the
guys.
rest- but the other two are cultists from
Yeah.
memory, right? They're like, so they look at the cultists and then look at you two, and they're like, please. They sort of disregard the two non-cultists and they stare at Quark and they're like, please, a break. We've been mining for so long. Have some mercy. Have some humanity. And that's where we'll end the session.
Damn,
Oh,
I had a good. Okay.
it's been so long while we've been trying to find these guys.
We found them. Mission over.
We found them.
Good D&D campaign, everyone.
Alright, good job,
roll.
everyone.
Good luck getting out.
Hey.
That's fine.
We
We'll
don't need
just
to worry
release the
about
Boogabear look-alike. He'll run upstairs. We'll escape.
Yeah.
In the
Well, we're
meantime.
gonna try and bluff our way past them, and if not, Yodlog's gonna blast them.
We're just gonna beat them down with 30 Mirabar delegates.
Yeah.
Action
that's
economy will be
right.
amazing.
I all just thought I was gonna die.
Join us next time.
I thought we were all gonna die. I just thought everyone was gonna die.
I honestly thought that
only one
Glenn was
guy.
gonna want you guys.
Yeah.
That dude's stats were pretty full on.
Oh yeah, the fact like that much damage to Quark was just like, ugh.
Lucky Quark, like, hit him for like 20 or whatever.
Yeah, I got the 2 big hits at the start. Helped a lot.
Yeah, I was lucky. Yikes.
Yikes. Alright.